So welcome back to the channel, everyone. Now I finally got some more mods for the Mustang. Two of these mods are really important. I have one installed on the car right now. I just finished up the install. The second mod is not going to be here until the end of the month because it is kind of on delay slash back order. But realistically, both of these mods should have been on the car like months ago, literally months ago. Honestly, right when I boosted the car, if you can catch my drift. Now, unfortunately, there's actually something on the car right now that I didn't even know was on the car this whole time, even when I originally bought it. And I really wish I knew exactly what I was looking at, because I would have replaced it ASAP. Now, I'm still waiting on the valve cover gaskets. I need to get the OEM Ford ones because I don't want to have to go through this issue again while I'm still running this motor. So I've just been driving the car gingerly. I've been monitoring the oil. And honestly, this thing don't really leak at all, if any, when it's under, I should say, technically out of boost. Anytime I'm driving like underneath like 4,000 RPM, I don't see any oil at all, so that's good. Just kind of, you know, making sure that I just take this car slow, just cruise it around until I go ahead and swap out those valve covers. I'm just gonna do both the driver's side and the passenger side. And I'm also gonna go ahead and replace something else while I'm at it because it's in the same area and it needs to be thrown away literally as soon as possible. If you guys can kind of catch my drift of what I'm talking about, yeah, this, I don't even know why this was on the car. Well, I know why, but this would explain why the car made like 30 to 40 wheel horsepower less than what I originally thought it was gonna make with this new setup. And I'm really curious to see what it's gonna make when I do go ahead and make this swap. But if you guys are new to the channel, if you guys enjoyed the content, make sure you guys drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn those post notifications. Got a lot of content coming for you guys. Just at this point, I've just been playing the waiting game for like the past 5 months, which honestly sucks. It's really annoying. I mean, you guys, I know, are annoyed because you guys want to see this car put down big power. Trust me, I do as well. But a lot of that stuff's kind of out of my control. Like I'm not an engine builder, so I can't go ahead and install and, you know, drop in a completely new motor. But when the time comes when I get the phone call, this car is going right in and it's coming out a new beast. All right, so I just pulled up to a spot and damn, I feel like it just got hotter. I'm gonna say it in every single vid. I was definitely not ready for this Texas heat. It's blistering, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys exactly what I installed on the Mustang, as well as let you guys know the part that I didn't even know was on this car that has to come off ASAP. So as you guys can see here, I finally went ahead and made the switch to a blower guard. A company called TurboGuard makes these for turbos. I see a lot of centrifugal supercharger guys run this as well as turbo guys instead of running like the K&N style cold air intake for the blower. This is gonna allow for more airflow. I'll probably pick up a pound or two of boost, especially with this new setup that I'm about to run on the stock motor again. We're gonna keep pushing the stock motor until my built motor is finished. So hope you guys are, you know, ready for the ride. But this one fit like a glove. This is a 3.75 filter, so fits real nice here. You guys kind of see here. I just got the regular black one. You guys can get like a white kind of like color to it, whatever color you want, but I mean, it's just a guard. My hood stays, you know, shut anyway, so this one with the regular one. Now, this is what I actually took off, was this K&N style filter. This one is kind of nasty, really restrictive. It's not terrible though, it's like a shorty kind of filter, but you guys can kind of see the big difference here. This one's actually been on the blower since I actually bought it, so I probably should have swapped this out a while ago, but you know, it is what it is. It never really did anything, you know, negative that I know to the car. But that's that setup that's going to be kind of updated. And now, as you guys can see here, why didn't anybody tell me? I'm actually kind of pissed about this because I was actually unaware, because this is actually my first V8 Mustang, my first V8 car in general, and I didn't know that I had a damn Dorman intake on this car this entire time. Now, if you guys are unaware, the Dorman intakes are actually like really, really bad. These intakes rob like 20 to 30 horsepower depending on the setup you guys are using. And obviously with a boosted car, it's gonna be really bad. This honestly like restricts so much airflow. And I'm gonna be swapping this out with a Ford Performance PI intake ASAP as soon as that does come in. Now, I know a couple guys on the forums that have switched from Dorman to PIs, have picked up like 20 wheel horsepower from just like a cam swap. So keep in mind, guys that were cammed that had the Dorman intake were making like 270 wheel horsepower. When they hadn't switched to the Ford Performance PI intake, they're making like almost 300 wheel horsepower NA. So I can imagine the difference that this car is gonna kind of pick up once I go ahead and swap out this Dorman shitty intake for the Ford Performance PI. That's definitely robbing a lot of horsepower, but that's gonna be what's gonna be changing on this car. I just got my spark plugs as well, so running the TR6s, one step cooler. I'm gonna be throwing those in. Have the coil packs, the Motorcraft ones, gonna be throwing those in with obviously the new intake and obviously the valve cover gaskets. And we're gonna be, you know, seeing the difference. Now, I'll be throwing this on the dyno again after all that is done, just to kind of compare so you guys can know Dorman versus Ford Performance PI. Because I know quite a bit of guys who have New Edge Mustang, especially GTs, probably have Dorman intakes and probably have no idea that they actually rob that much horsepower. So yeah, man, why did anybody tell me that I had that shitty ass intake on my car? I probably could have, man, this thing probably could have been knocking on 500 wheel, honestly. Really could have been knocking on 500 wheel once all this is kind of, you know, set and done and fixed up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Kind of let you guys know exactly what I'm doing. Whenever I do get some mods in the car that, you know, alter performance and hopefully increase the performance of the car, I like to go ahead and let you guys know what I'm doing, because I know some of you guys that are following the channel want to boost their 2 valves, 3 valves, 4 valves, and are wondering if it's worth it. I mean, I've had a lot of fun with this car, so I definitely say it is worth it. Now, what I will say I'm going to be doing with this motor, actually when my built motor is done, is I'm actually going to go ahead and build a secondary motor with the ones in the car right now. I'm actually just going to go ahead and go to Ford as soon as my new motor goes into this vehicle, and I'm going to get some Coyote rods and pistons and throw those into the motor that's currently in the car right now. And I'm going to have a backup just in case something were to go south. So something were to go south, well, I have a secondary motor that can handle 700-800 wheel horsepower. So Gen 3 rods, Gen 3 pistons, or whatever pistons I can, you know, fit in here that'll work well, that are cheap but still good, will be going on this motor that's in the car right now. So we'll have a backup. Hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure you guys drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications if you guys haven't already. Catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.